both my parents were actors. I was told that I was good for nothing and that I will always fail. So I, from very early on, learned to check myself and look into myself just to find out who I was, especially when I was starting to grow up, and when I was about 14, 15. That's when I began to analyze myself and think about what I felt, analyze my emotions and my thoughts, compare myself to my friends in school who always liked me, but I was never good enough for my mother. I was always the one who was just not good enough. I had no brothers or sisters, and my father wasn't around. I saw him for the first time on television when I was 16. And then I tried to meet him and called him out of the blue when I was 16. Found his number through the operator, and he never showed up, although he said he would. So I had no support. I really had no support. I was pretty much on my own. And it's not that I'm considering myself unique in that way, because each of us has a story, and some of these stories are much more difficult in many ways than mine. So the reason I'm talking about it is because I subconsciously was driven towards something that happened years later. And when, at the time, I was feeling that I failed, it was because I gave myself 13 years since I left Poland to accomplish something as an artist and to be able to support myself and support my daughter. And at the time when I was living in Los Angeles in an attic of an old Victorian house, with no water no kitchen. I had a bathroom that I was sharing with people down on the ground floor. At that time, I thought that I completely failed. I failed as